Well, I left Kentucky back in '49. I went to Detroit to work on the assembly line. First year they had me putting wheels on the Cadillacs. Every day I'd watch those beaters roll by, and sometimes I'd hang my head and cry, because I always wanted me one that was long and black. One day I devised myself a plan that should be the envy of most any man. I'd sneak one out of there in my lunchbox in my hand. Now, getting caught meant getting fired, but I figured it out, and by the time I retired, I'd have me one worth at least $100 grand. I'd get it one piece at a time, and it wouldn't cost me a dime. You'll know it's me when I come through your town. I'm gonna ride around in style. I'm gonna drive everybody wild, 'cause I have the only one there is around. Now, the very next day when I punched in with my big lunchbox and help from a friend, I walked out that day with a lunchbox full of gears. Now, I never considered myself a thief, but because, gee, I wouldn't miss just one little piece, especially if I strung it out over several years. The next day I got me a fuel pump, and then I got me an engine in the trunk, and then I got me a transmission and all the chrome. Now, the little stuff was stuck out in my big lunchbox like nuts and bolts and all four shocks, but the big stuff we snuck out in my buddy's mobile home. Well, my plan seemed to be working all right until we tried to put it all together one night, and that's when we noticed that something was definitely wrong. Because the transmission was a 53 and the motor turned out to be a 73, and when we tried to put in the bolts, all the holes were gone. So we drilled it out so that it would fit, and with a little bit of help from an adapter kit, we had that engine running just like a song. Now, the headlights, it was another sight. We had two on the left and one on the right, but when we pulled on the switch, all three of them come on. The back end looked kind of funny too, but we put it together, and when we was through, well, that's when we noticed that we only had one tail fin. About this time, my wife walked out, and I could see in her eyes she had her doubts, but she opened the door and said, "Honey, take me for a spin." So we cruised on down the main drag. We went on downtown to get the tags, and I could hear people laughing, the blacks around. But up at the courthouse, they didn't laugh, because to type it up, it took the whole staff, and when they got through, the title weighed 60 pounds. I got it one piece at a time, and it didn't cost me a dime. You'll know it's me when I come through your town. I'm gonna ride around in style. I'm gonna drive everybody wild, 'cause I have the only one there is around. Yeah, Red Ryder, this is the Cottonmouth and a Psycho Philly Cadillac. Come on. Come on, Red Ryder. Negatory on the cost of this here machine. You might say I went to the factory and picked it up. It's cheaper that way. What model is it? Well, it's a 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59 automobile. Well, it's a 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70 automobile.